This special edition motion picture was made possible by viewers that don't click the skip box. All right, we are at the Sound Radix booth. Did I pronounce that right?
That's correct.
All right, and who are you?
My name is Nir. I'm one of the co-founders of Sound Radix.
Sound Radix. I did pronounce it wrong.
All right.
Okay.
It depends where you're from, I guess.
So let's talk about your newest product.
So the newest product is Auto-Align Post, which does alignment of microphones on the move. So if you have a boom microphone and an actor with a lavalier mic, or several actors, it'll do auto-correlation of all the actors in just one shot.
That's a very common problem, and now we still have a few more months left in the year, but I really do think that this is possibly the product of the year as far as I'm concerned. Definitely the post-production product of the year. I can't imagine anything better is going to come out in the next few months, so congratulations on that. I'm giving you the award ahead of time.
All right, thank you. Thanks so much.
Well, unfortunately I couldn't try it out, but the guy off screen right here told me that you will be coming out with the other platforms in the future for post. Right now it's only AES.
Yes, we're actually giving a sneak preview of the upcoming VST3 and audio unit, that ARA plugins of Auto-Align Post, and that will be able to work in Studio One and in Logic, in Reaper, in Sequoia, and hopefully more DAWs will use ARA in the future, so we'll be able to work everywhere.
Awesome. And I'll ask you guys for a license to re-review it because I think mine's expired by now. And then the other two I want to talk about just briefly. Drum Leveler. Drum Leveler, it's not a new product, but it's a very good one and a very important one. So just give me a brief on that.
So the idea about Drum Leveler is to enable you to control the dynamics of the performance and the sound at the same time. With regular compressors, usually you're kind of locked into controlling the dynamics, but you also locked into the character of the sound. So if you want to, if you have a loud snare hit and then a soft one after that, and the compressor still hasn't recovered yet, the soft hit is gonna be softer even more than it was before. So you're actually not achieving what you want to do. And because Drum Leveler is processing every beat separately, and along with its unique controls, you can really dial in and control the performance in a ways that wasn't previously available before.
Definitely check it out if you haven't already, because it's a life-changing plugin, I'm telling you. And finally, speaking of changes, POW Air, which is I actually had a theater production to mix, and I said, you know what? Let me try out this new plugin because these levels are all over the place because some actors were mic'd up and other ones weren't. And I'm like, if this actually works, I'm gonna be like, damn. And I said, damn.
Right.
So tell everybody about POW Air and the recent changes.
Okay, so POW Air is a two-stage dynamic processor. It has a loudness leveler, which is the first stage, and then it goes into a unique compressor as its second stage. The leveler rides the levels into the compressor as if you would ride a fader. The difference is, instead of riding it using just an RMS or peak measurement, it's actually measuring the perceived way we perceive the sound. So it's more natural, the way it controls the loudness. From there it goes to the compressor, and we developed our unique gain detection and envelope detection for the compressor stage. We don't use any VCA emulations or FETs or a tube. It's unique, so it's faster. It's much faster. Can react much faster. It's also more musical because it reacts in a way that it's more the way how the original sound is. In fact, on top of that, we added controls that help you really shape the way it behaves. For example, you can control the time of the transient or the attack separately from its level with the punch control. And you can, using the adaptive compression, you can actually empower a character but still preserving the dynamics of the performance. So if you have a piano that you really want to make it sound like attacking and punchy, but sometimes it plays soft, sometimes it plays hard, with the adaptive compression, you can maintain that compressed sound, but still allow the dynamics of the piano to play out in the song. So you don't lose that.
To sum it up, I'm glad you explained it in depth, but to sum it up, it doesn't suck. Because a lot of compression sucks, and this doesn't suck. So if you don't want a plug-in that sucks, get Power, get Drum Leveler. It probably would have been called, well no, I was gonna say it would have been called Voice Leveler, but that wouldn't have been fair because you can do more than voices on it.
With Power? Of course, yeah. Anything, it works great on everything.
So like I said, guys, I did a theater production, and the levels were all over the damn place. They had music cues that were super loud, and then the lead actor was super loud, and then everybody else was like quieter. And I'm like, man, this is like 2 hours. I'm not gonna go through and go, but let me tell you, I did try it out, and I was very impressed. I'm not gonna say it was like perfect, but it was way better than I would have been able to do to manually go through and gain ride, and you saved me a hell of a lot of time. So thank you for that. And I recommend it for anybody in post-production. I'm sure it works great in music, but definitely post-production. And anything else you want to tell my audience?
Just rock and roll and be radical.
All right, well, have a good AES.